Super Divorce.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang. My back is quivering with the chances I hold. Each one is just another shot to get back home. My legs are shaking now from the running I've done. I gotta keep the pace until the race is won. Can I take my humble hands and make myself whole? Can I take my humble hands and make myself whole? I've been a really bad shot, but I've trained up. I kept missing my mark, but I made up. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. For every time I let myself astray, for everything I should have said but never got the chance to say. What can I say? Would you look at me now? I think I'm doing okay. You're doing great. Would you look at me now? I think I'm doing okay. Can I take my humble hands and make myself whole? Can I take my humble hands and make myself whole? I've been a really bad shot, but I've trained up. I got missing my mark, but I meet up. I've been a really bad shot, but I've trained up. I got missing my mark, but I meet up. Can I take my humble hands and make myself whole? Can
What's that? What's going on there? Huh? Hey, man. Welcome back to the Super Divorce channel, wherever you're watching. Welcome to Super Divorce Live, right here tonight. It's a Tuesday night here on the greatest channel there is with me, your host, SUPERDIVORCE. And we're going to play tonight a game called Desktop Explorer. It's where you explore the desktop of sort of a 90s style computer. It's kind of what it looks like. We're not going to waste too much time. We're going to pretty much get right into it. I'm going to put these ear gogglies on, and I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and put the game up on the television set here. Like that. Uh-oh, it's not showing up. Uh-oh. You know what that means? I'm going to have to put it up there. Hold on a second. Just give me 1 second. Just a second. Desktop Explorer. That's what I want. I'm going to show up there. There we go. That looks a little bit better for me. That's kind of what I was trying to make happen there. All right. Okay, so we got that. That's nice and good. And I saw this game. I was eyeballing it last week. I think on Friday is when it came out. And I was a little busy all weekend. And today I was thinking about, I was like, should I do an upload of that game? Should I try and upload it? But no, too many people have done that already. I missed that window. If you don't get your upload up quick, you might as well not even bother. For me, anyhow. That's the way it seems to go. I mean, I got this game, what was it, Photomoly. I was one of the first people to have that game uploaded earlier today. The full thing came out, and yet when I searched for it after I uploaded, I wait a little bit, and I searched for it, and guess what comes up? Guess what the first search results to come up were? Demo. It looks like, okay, it's back. All right, I want to make sure I didn't lose the mic there. I've had that happen a couple times. This mic has been problematic as of late. But what were the first search results under Photomoly? Not my playthrough, which was one of the first uploads to go up earlier today. No, the first results were from Queso. They were from Kalis. They were from these random other tubers who had demo playthroughs up from 5 months ago. The demo. Here I am, being on top of the ball, getting the upload up, but quick for the full game, and I'm buried down in the search results while playthroughs of the demo from 5 months back, almost half a year ago, were at the top of the search results. See, that's what I'm talking about when I say it's me versus the algorithm. It's all of us versus the algorithm. We're not getting any help around here. And I'm not looking for it. But that's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. They're still throwing bones to Queso and Kalis. And what's the other guy? Cubs Scouts, that guy. And then some other people who played it months back. The demo of the game. And look, I'm trying to give you the full thing, and they bury me. It's like, you know what? But that's par for the course. That's the way it goes around here on this platform. Even with all that, it's the best channel out there. So I'll say it till the cows come home. I don't give a gosh darn about it. We're just going to move along. We're going to do what we do. We're going to play Desktop Explorer. What's up, Pizza Rolls? Have I watched Project Hail Murray yet? I went and saw Project Hail Murray out in the theaters. Yes, it was a very enjoyable experience. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. You say Queso is chill? I don't know if I describe Queso as chill. He's pretty rambunctious. But I guess you probably mean that you like him. That's fine. I don't hate Queso. I'm just saying. He played the game 5 months ago, the demo for it. I played the full thing today. I upload it. I'm buried down at the bottom. Make that make sense. All right, Desktop Explorer, an interface mystery adventure. Let me know as we go along here if you'd like the sound adjusted. Your selected language cannot be changed later in the game. Is that okay? Yes. I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to learn a new language in the course of this live stream. So I think it's okay to stick with English for right now. I think that's what we'll do. Initializing the login screen. We're looking at Next OS. Welcome to Next OS. To begin, select your username. Halibut, Maximus, with some leet speak in there or admin. I'm going to be Maximus because of a rock and roll guitar. Enter your password. We'll just go with the old-fashioned password. Incorrect. What if I'm just admin? Admin. Incorrect. Halibut. Okay, you don't need a password for halibut. Task list. Replace mouse and keyboard. Buy speakers compatible with PC. Connect to the internet. Edit. Ethernet port is completely broken. Check Chronolog software. It should be in my start menu at the bottom left corner of my desktop. We'll also just kind of stick to this for now. Yeah, they've already done these. You can see they're X'd out. This one needs done. Check Chronolog software. Chronolog. Now playing reminisce.amp. Okay. Oh, I didn't get that. Uh-oh. I hope that wasn't important. Okay, 8/20/12 for the bright. For the brightest lass in the 7 seas, every day it becomes a bit harder for me to remember. Every once in a while, I'll have what my doctor calls lucid periods and recall memories I may never think of again. I leave you this information along with my computer. There are other users, previous owners of this computer. There's a strange program called Desktop Explorer. It's inside the Open Me folder on my desktop. The password for it is your nickname, not your username. I wanted to say, that's why I stumbled right there. I was going to say your username. It's your nickname. It's all related to the disappearance of someone I cared about. In this computer, you'll find my most intimate thoughts. I trust you with them, since the only thing I admire more than your wits is your kind heart. I want to end this letter with a poem. And the poem goes like this. If we're apart, look at the moon, for I will do too. If I am gone, look at the stars, for I am with you. Goodbye, Guppy, your uncle. Guppy, halibut. I see a connection there. Guppy's journal. Welcome to Chronolog. Select an entry to read its contents or create a new one to get started. Happy journaling. Guppy's detective log. Today was the last day before my uncle left for intensive care. It was very surreal having him hug me while I was crying because he didn't even know why I was so sad in the first place. This is his old computer. I replaced the mouse, keyboard, and speakers, but I couldn't hook it up to any internet connection. It doesn't really matter. Everything I need is here. I just read the letter he left me. Read. I thought I had no more tears left in me, but I was wrong. I feel like this is the start of a detective mission. It's time to install Desktop Explorer and see what this is about. The password for the folder, Uncle Hal, was the only one to call me by that nickname. This one's for you, Captain Halibut. Okay, so my nickname is Guppy. And he was Halibut. Okay, I get that. All right, and these are missing entries. And that's good. Okay. Let's minimize. Can we check this off now? X. There we go. Well, if we want it to look like the others, there we are. Let's save that. There we go. Okay, we checked the Chronolog software. Now then, programs. Hold on. What do you say about the Explorer? How did I go ahead and do that? There's a strange program called Desktop Explorer. It's inside the Open Me folder. Open Me. Okay, it's going to be Guppy. deinstaller.exe. Here we go. We're installing Desktop Explorer. Setting up file hierarchy. There we go. Hello! Thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. Wait a second. I remember you. Do you remember me? It's your old friend, Pizarro. Pizarro. Ah, I don't blame you. After all, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'll go over everything as if it were your first time installing Desktop Explorer. Ahem. Desktop Explorer offers the best experience when understanding the user's needs. Let's see what we're working with. Wow, I see you're a pretty average user. Nothing wrong with that. You'll be presented with puzzles around basic computer usage. Pretty simple stuff. Puzzles will look like this. Your goal is to find the password and unlock the next puzzle folder. It won't always be this easy, though. Also, submenus are your friends. Most programs have submenus. These tools could come in handy, you know. Who knows what you might find? These puzzles will test your ability to think outside the box. The world's your oyster. Be creative and have fun. Try to keep up and remember all the details. Oh, goodness, I must be prepared for what's to come. Take your time, my friend. Good luck. Okay. Hello, what can I do for you? I don't know, talk to me. Did you know Pizarro is the name of a famous explorer? Okay, great. So that's where the name comes from. All right, so read me. Let's see here. Can we expand this some? There we go. Important. If a password is given to you through text, it'll be presented in the following format. Password. However, passwords won't always be hidden within texts. You'll have to deduce some of them on your own. Will you discover the mysteries of the cave? Will you answer all its riddles? Will you uncover some secrets within you? Will you become a desktop explorer? Well, I hope so. Let's look at this. Note page. Ditch the old pen and paper, all your notes organized in the digital world. Spiral Soft Corp. We can zoom in, we can format there, we can copy and paste and do all sorts of stuff. We can type in if we want to. We can modify. All right, so we'll just minimize that, and let's look at Puzzle 0 Prologue. Remember, if you ever need a system tip, just click on that light bulb icon on your taskbar below me. I'll do my best to help you out. All right. Lost on the shore. You are lost. You find yourself between the sea and a lush forest, dragging your feet in the sand of a beach you've never seen before. Aside from your wits and senses, you bear only a small compass, which has been damaged in a fall. Among the shore's dark rocks, you spot what looks to be the entrance of a cave. Approaching it reveals that its entrance is narrower than you anticipated. Letters written in the sand start fading away as it starts to rain heavily. Before taking shelter, you manage to read some of it. You assume it's the cave's name, Fortuna. So, is Fortuna gonna... What is this? Your hand with the compass. There's the cave's mouth. Okay. So then I suppose it's going to be Fortuna. Good job. And with that, we start our adventure. Puzzle 2. All right. So we're probably done with that one. What do we have here? As you glance up inside your new shelter, you notice a few cracks between the boulders on top. You quickly realize the lack of natural light in here. Despite not being able to see much in the cave's darkness, you stumble upon a stick next to a rolled-up scroll. As you open it, you discover it's comically long. Like those receipts at CVS, huh? Lack of natural light in here. And we'll come back to that. Inside of the cave. Okay, torch. Okay. Chant my name, O child, and your voice will bear my fire. Comically long. Perhaps. When dust surrounds me, Inanna lights my path. That must be the password. Inanna. There it is. Nice. The light from this torch is as bright as you. Great. After barely pronouncing the name you read, the tip of the stick you were holding kindled into a soft flame. You now hold a torch of suspicious origin. With a newly lit path, you press on to a room with a wide strip of papyrus on the floor. You notice strokes and writing scattered on it, along with some suspicious-looking creases. You read, "Answer quickly and answer proud. Oh, solve my riddle, say it loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it, I use my nose. The rest is lost within the paper's folded format. The answer lies in this ancient paper. Think. Depending on your perspective, they say you can resize the window to your mind. Okay. Here's a missing entry. It says, I've noticed that I keep writing depressive thoughts, so today I will write about one of my favorite memories. I don't remember the exact date, but this was the birth of the short-lived Angler Trio. Little Guppy's first fishing trip, and she blessed us with endless catches. We filled the boat so fast that old Walleye started singing again. When we got home, we toasted with pap and baby formula. Oh, how I miss you, big bro. My memory might falter sometimes, but I won't forget you anytime soon since Guppy has your melancholic eyes. So maybe his brother was called Walleye. It's funny how I can't think of us three without our code names, but I wouldn't have it any other way. As long as our young lass breathes, the Angler Trio lives on. All right, now, okay, so looking at this again, I'm gonna see. They were talking about resizing, and I don't know if. Oh wait, I didn't look at that yet, did I? Ah, I see. You got to stretch it out or smash it together to get the correct read on it. You got to make it make sense here. Ah, an elephant. But wouldn't you call it a nose? What would you call it? Nobody knows, but there lies the answer. Is it elephas, not elephant? Or is it is that really what it is? Elephas? I'll try it. Elephas. Okay. Good. Good. Moving right along. As you solve the riddle, after folding the papyrus, the elephant's trunk points to a path in the distance. Was it always there? You make your way through this passageway, which leads to an empty and closed space within the cavern. It seems to be a dead end. Just as you start to lose hope and begin to head back, you recall words of advice from a detective show you watched as a kid. Read between the lines and find the source of truth. Only then will you crack the code. Source code. You think, there are no lines on these cave walls, detective or not, what am I supposed to do? Now, read between the lines and find the source code. Read between the lines. What, the lines of these lines? Which lines are you talking about? Source code. As you solve the riddle after folding the papyrus, the elephant's trunk points to a path in the distance. We already saw that. Oh, okay. Hold on. There's some extra stuff here. Shake. It seems to be a dead end. Shake. Shake. Wave. Read between the lines and find the source anchor of truth. So they've given me some source code. Now what in the world is going on with this? Read between the lines and find the source of truth. Only then will you crack the code. So it's definitely going to be in here somewhere. But I'm trying to get an idea of what exactly in this they want me to look at. Read between the lines. I mean, you've got multiple things. It's not going to be inker, source, inker. That doesn't seem like a very good thing. It says wave, shake, wave, Wave. Oh, the word salve. Is that it? Salve? Okay. Oh, wow. Look at Mr. Hacker over here. You're thorough. Yeah. All right. Left door. Mate. Hold on. That's I'm getting too far ahead here. 3 paths. Let's do this first. Watching all those detective shows has definitely paid off. Passing both of your hands over this cave's wall has revealed it to be different from all others. A light push is all that is needed for it to crumble. Hidden behind this neat ruse, you encounter 3 doors. 2 of them lie beside you, and the largest one is in front of you. Below the central door, there's a yellow key. You try your luck using it, but the door won't budge. There's an engraving on the key, but it's very hard to read. Key. Could not open file. Contents may be corrupted. All right. So this says mate. As you open it, you see just a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see a word in an alphabet you can read. Is this the name of the rune? Might. How about the right door? Opening the right door, as you open it, you see just a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see a word in an alphabet you can read, just like the other one. Rena. Rename it. Rename it. Rename it. You just type in anything? No. Well, that's the first one I've gotten wrong. What do you mean by rename it? Rename it. What, the rune? Rename the rune? I don't know what I would rename it to. This is an odd one. This is an odd duck, as they say. I don't know if I'm supposed to, like... Rename it. Time. What, like switch the words around? Switch the letters to make a new word? Arena time? I don't know. What is that supposed to mean? Rename it. Rename it. What do you think that means? What could that mean? Rename it. Let me look at the 3 paths again. See if there are any clues that I missed here. A light push is all that is needed for it to crumble. Hidden behind this neat ruse. That looks to be a little bit lit up, but maybe not. Yellow key. You try your luck, but the door won't budge. There's an engraving on the key, but it's very hard to read. I mean, I can't get stuck this early. We just started. Rename what? Just it. We've got the key.er. Puzzle 5, big door. Rename it. Hold on. Like, oh, shit. See, I was thinking outside the box there. I thought maybe you meant rename the file. Big door. I'd imagine maybe you can only do that when you're logged in as the admin. Maybe that's what we have to do. Is log in as the admin so that we can rename the file and then it opens. Maybe it's not a password at all. Because it seems weird that they would have rename right here, but then you can't do that. Maybe rename the key? Key.jpg. Let's try that. Extension with your file name. Please use a valid file name extension with your file name. NPG. Ah! You hold the key tightly and concentrate. You're very close, but you struggle to form a clear image in your mind. Damn it. Oh, fuck. I thought that was going to be it. You hold the key tightly and concentrate. You're very close, but you struggle to form a clear image in your mind. I wonder if you have to rename it to one of the other STP. Maybe it changes shape. Ah, you hold the key tightly and concentrate. You're very close. Okay. So it's got to be the other one. What was the other one? No. Fuck. Not that. Rename. To a... etc. Well, I don't think ETC is a proper extension. So that's not going to work. But we did get two different types of files there. What do they call their images? It is an image viewer type. .image. Okay, that's it. All right. Key.img. There it is. Every lock obeys Portonus. That's going to be it. Portonus. Ah, what great imagination you have. Great work. Thank you. Okay, we can get rid of these, I think. Try and keep it nice and tidy here. You reshape the key and reveal its message. You turn the lock with it. A small chamber, like a closet, is behind the big central door. The rock walls of this compartment are completely covered with the same etched phrase, "Dare to say my name." You know from experience that speaking aloud holds some type of power. Examining the room, you are sure that the only way forward is to call their name, whatever it may be. Who wrote these words anyway? The wall is completely covered with the phrase, "Dare to say my name." Dare to say my name. Okay. Another journal entry. My doctor suggested that I write about this line by line, so I'll give it a go. My big brother died on a rainy day. The rain wasn't enough to smother the flames. I couldn't help it all. I trembled for hours during that day. My big brother couldn't escape in time. I saw his face and body engulfed in fire. That thing did not look like my big brother. This is stupid. I don't need to recount step by step how my brother looked like a ghoul in his last moments. How is that supposed to help me? How is it supposed to end my headaches? I just ruined my morning writing this. And if I forget everything like everybody says, how is it that I can't forget my brother's Withered face. How's that for amnesia? Okay, lights out. Small rooms. Gonna have to examine this again. See what we got going on here. Dare to say my name. Who wrote these words anyway? We have to find out who wrote the words. Properties. Storyteller. Author. Desktop Explorer. Fuck. That seemed like a good guess because it's like, well, that's the author. Author, MMTT. Aha! Great thinking. What kind of name is that, though? I don't know. MMTT. As you pass your hand through the wall, the thought of a name you can't pronounce zooms through your mind. You close your eyes and shake your head briefly. As you open them again, in front of you, the darkest passage so far is revealed to you. You delve inside. The torch you carry barely lights your arm, while everything else is completely lost in blackness. Shortly after, you start to doubt yourself and think of heading back. Your vision becomes completely devoid of light as the last spark from the stick expires. Rather than panicking, calm surrounds you. Somehow you feel even more capable of revealing what's hidden in the dark. So that's what's hidden. Maybe a face. I know you, me. I know you saw me. What is that all about? Mysterious. There's a flat stone with a little, I don't know, what is that? Like a fossil of a leaf? For a brief moment, you sense something behind you. Between the crevices of a wall, you are barely able to see what appears to be a human figure. After focusing for a bit, you make out a withered face and a set of melancholic eyes. As you take your first step towards it, the stranger runs off, leaving the sound of pebbles tumbling on the ground. So he ran off. I know you saw me. What is this thing? It's like an eclipse. You know we saw the eclipse? What happens if you compress with file flattener? No, we can't do that. I don't know. Eclipse. Incorrect. All right. Flat stone. Properties. Lights out, flat stone. Supposed to do something with this file? What if we rename it? Oh. Current user does not have permission to edit one file in current selection. Okay, so that's not going to be it. Alright. Let me look at these again. I can only do one at a time. Uh-oh. Water spill. That was a bogey. Alright. Withered face and a set of melancholic eyes. The journal entry mentioned melancholy. His brother being melancholic, I think. Walleye is what he called him. Okay, nothing in the source code there. Maybe I should... I don't think I can look at the source code on this. I feel like something should happen here. I don't know what's going on. That's one we saw already, I think. Source code. Shake, shake. Concentrate on your field of view. There's a way to reveal what is not meant to be seen. Concentrate on your field of view. There's a way to reveal what is not meant to be seen. On your field of view? Maybe the view of this? But I don't see anything going on there. Maybe with this one. Drag it out. No. And I don't think you can resize this one. Concentrate on your field of view. I can't change the view on that. Maybe on this? Okay, so what's the way? Because I'm not seeing it here. They're not giving me much. All I can do is drag these around. The other ones don't work like that. So... can I rename it? No. Can't rename that one. Dragging this around the desktop to different places. That doesn't seem to do anything. What if we do it with this one? No. That ain't it. They're really calling my attention to this piece right here. But clicking all around does not seem to have any effect on this file. And feeling pretty stuck right now. So it's an eclipse. And what? You got any tips? What can I do for you? System tip. Your File Explorer has many useful features, but on its menu bar, be sure to check it out. You can sort chronologue entries by date in descending or ascending order. Okay, that's all. There's a big catch. Angler Trio. Back in Better Times. Don't Forget Me. Scans. Medical scans. I don't think we need these right now. That doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. I would need, like, another program or something. Programs. We got Note Page, Storyteller, Sketchy. But they haven't really... Let me see. You can't even open up anything from the Open Me folder. So I don't think that's going to be it. So what the heck? I have to go back again. HHMT was the password. I don't know if that has something to do with it. In front of you, the darkest passage so far is revealed to you. Hidden in the dark. I wonder if that has something to do with like the settings down here. No, not you. Oh, damn it. Stop. Yeah, I love computers. Boop, 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 boop-de-doop. No internet. That's just date and time. I was thinking maybe there'd be, let's get rid of you for a second. Settings. This is like actual in-game settings. See, I was thinking maybe you have to change the... whatchamacallit, like the brightness or whatever, you know? Display, just that kind of stuff, just screensaver. See, I thought maybe you open this and then, you know, maybe change the brightness on the desktop, but that's not doing it. There's no place to do that. So what do you mean by the field of view? The withered face and a set of melancholic eyes. I just don't know. So you can open up multiple copies of this, but I don't think that that's going to do anything for me. That doesn't seem to have anything going on when I do that. You can duplicate it, and you can't drag and drop it. So I wonder why you can't open it up in the other program. In Sketchy. Welcome to Storyteller. Okay. Going back to the desktop. I don't see how that's going to do anything for me. Gosh darn it. This is making me feel stupid now. I can delete that one. Can't delete that one though. View. Edit. Go. What are all these up here? That's duplicate. We don't need to do that, I don't think. That's just the properties. That's the flattener. This is a son of a gun, I'm telling you. Hey, Seisha, what's up? Did you get the wasps with the gasoline trick? Is that what you did? Did you go for it? Either way, congrats on taking care of them. However you got it done. Unlike me, I'm not getting this done. This is not working right now. See, why'd they give me this? I wonder. Thought maybe combining them. That's not working. And I don't think I can rename it, can I? Nope. Can't do that. See, what did they give me the flat stone for? Flat stone S. Puzzle 6 lights out flat stone S. Why'd they bother to put this in here? Just to throw me off? What does it mean? Flat stone S. I know you saw me. In... Hold on, maybe it has something to do with the S. S in... I mean, that doesn't make sense. It's a nonsense word. If I just use the capital letters, right? That'd just be SNUAWME. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. But I'm trying to look for anything right now. Unless it's a word scramble. Just nonsense. You can see something you're not supposed to see. That's what it said. What do you mean? In front of you, the darkest passage so far is revealed to you. What's hidden in the dark? Well, how do I reveal what's hidden in the dark? You know, I don't get it. View. Zoom in. Zoom in. That's all you can do. That doesn't change the picture. Oh, you went with Wasp Killer Foam. Well, that gets the job done. I'm glad to hear it. Those guys are not nice. They deserve it, as far as I'm concerned. They don't really bring much good to the table, do they, those wasps? Withered face and a set of melancholic eyes. Like, why are you calling my attention to this? It doesn't make sense to me. I'm scrunching this. I'm trying all these different tricks. Nothing. Enlarge the windows, then drag around. It won't let me enlarge these windows. I've tried doing that. I've tried dragging these around because I thought maybe one area of the desktop would be brighter. I was looking for, you know, any sort of brightness that I could turn up here. But there's nothing like that. In settings, it's just like the actual game settings. It looks like it's in-game, but it's actually out of game. This is where you would go to actually change, you know, your screen's resolution in real life. So it's not these. wallpaper. And you can't change any of that. I guess you have to get access to it. No. See, it's just like, what do you want? I feel like the naming of these has some significance. Why is it all wonky? You know? What does this S mean? Flatstone S. There's got to be a combination, some sort of link between these two that I'm totally missing, that I'm totally whiffing on. Because the first time I opened this, it was, I think, actually a face. There was like a withered face. But then, once you open it, it just turns into what it is now. It's like it's a picture of an eclipse. A tiny little eclipse. That's all they show you. I know you saw me. Okay. And then? The name was MMT whatever. What's hidden in the dark? Source code. Concentrate on your field of... Oh, fuck. Hold on. View. You have to... Okay. So doing that... Just thinking actual view menu. Okay. Then if you zoom in as far as you can go. View. Zoom in. Let's try zooming all the way in. Okay, nothing there. Zoom out. See, it's not changing the picture. No little clues left in that one. No, that's not it. I wonder if... Okay, maybe... What if we zoom in here? Field of view. There's a way to reveal what is not meant to be seen. No. Nothing else to select there. What if we zoom all the way out? Nope. This one's really got me. This one's got me good. This is about as stumped as you can get. And you would think that, like, okay, this is the darkest passage. Putting the hidden over the really dark spot. That doesn't do anything. Scrunching it all the way up. That's not it. This damn thing. If only you could modify this somehow. But you can't do anything with it, so what's the point? What is this little icon here for? Why are they trying to draw my attention to that? What are they trying to point out here? It's just not landing at all. I'm getting nothing. Flat stone S. Yeah, I know. I know you saw me. Okay. Great. Then. Alright, man. Well, sorry to hear about what you got going on, but I hope that you can have as good a day as possible with that, and hope to see you again tomorrow evening. If you feel like at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be here, so hope to see you again, brother. Have a good evening. I don't know. Hey, Jess. Couldn't sleep? Well, this will probably put you to sleep because I can't figure out what to do. I will certainly lull you to sleep at this point because I am stumped and I have no idea how to proceed here. I have been flummoxed by this little riddle for who knows how long. 20 minutes, a half hour now. I'm just looking at the same stuff over and over again. I have no clue what to do. Fleeting face. Flat stone S. I'm doing nonsense right now. Now I'm at the point where it's like, what? I'm just going to keep doing the same stuff over and over again. How do I break this cycle? I have interacted with all of these things in every way possible, and I feel like I've run out of options here. View. Hidden... That's how you break the cycle. Okay. Alright. Lesson learned. Okay, I get it. Alright. The improvement of your vision has reached its peak. The dark still hinders your sight, but you feel comfortable moving within it. You even start noticing details in walls beyond arm's reach. You find a boulder next to you with an engraved warning. Keep out. Reaching this point must have required courage, but going past it is utterly foolishness. Utter foolishness. Heed my words and turn back now before it's too late. Cassandra, with a K. Cassandra. Wow, nothing gets past you. Fishermen might have... fishermen have great eyesight, I guess. Okay, that's right. Go away, Pizarro. Okay, we got some letters here, or some runes. That looks like it could be letters. We'll find out. You ignore Cassandra's warning and press on, only to find a contrasting scene, a calm and lighted room surrounded by stalagmites. You can clearly see the way forward, but your intuition tells you that these stalagmites are worthy of attention. The short break soothes your anxiety. You continue on. So these right here, they call our attention. We should pay attention to these. Oh, it looks like Rubicon. That's a password. Another flat stone. The other one looked like a leaf. This was like a twig. Dead end. Continuing the trail past the stalagmite scene, you reach an uneventful dead end. Based on your experience during this exploration, you are convinced there's something more than meets the eye. You spend the following hour inspecting every crevice of the walls that surround you. Now you can be absolutely certain... Where am I? There is no path forward. While scratching your head, pondering on what to do next, you hear a loud thunk far off behind in the cave. So that would be back somewhere. Something new, perhaps. A new file. Wait, what happened to this puzzle? I don't remember these files being here earlier. What's going on? New files. Stuck.stp. Even after retracing your steps perfectly, you doubt your sense of direction. The cave's mouth is nowhere to be seen. It's only when you find the scroll from the beginning of your adventure on the ground that you hear the storm outside. You have successfully backtracked to the entrance, but the landscape has changed. The only exit from this cavern to the shore has now been replaced by walls and stalagmites. On the ground lies a chisel of some kind. You could use it to carve some symbols into this new landscape. No escape. Okay. Torch. That was the long scroll. Wait, what's So hold on. Was there something locked? No escape. Puzzle 2, puzzle 3, puzzle 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe we need to reveal hidden files in here. There it is. Puzzle 9, altar. Let's see if this is Rubicon. Aha! Good job, you cleared puzzle 8. Things are getting a bit weird, though. Why don't you stop here for today? No, actually, I'm going to keep going for now. Another flat stone. That's a tree. Mural. I noticed this symbol before. There's that eclipse that we saw. That looks like a fire symbol. Making a mental note. Altar. The moment you stop carving, the wall before you starts to move, as if a small earthquake takes over the cave. The landscape revealed in front of you is now a long hall-like chamber. It resembles an auditorium or altar. Its features seem designed by humans, yet shaped by regular erosion. At the center, you find an empty stretch of space surrounded by unordered piles of stones. Engraved on the ground, you read the following message: when the path towards truth is unknown, nature will lead me through stacking stones. You wonder if something is missing here. There's also a detailed mural on the back of the room, and you can't shake the feeling that it's hiding a different story. And a new entry here. 8/16/1998. Today I remembered something delightful, so I'll write about it and make it harder to forget. With the smell of cake in the oven, my nostrils tickled, and I couldn't shake the image of her, smiling at me. I think of her not only as the model of the perfect mother, but also as the ideal wife. Like my wife. I know I have dreamt of having a family for as long as I can remember, but I can't help feeling nauseous knowing I basically took over another man's household. It's not my fault that a woman and a child need the presence of a father. I only wished to help. Why do I feel guilty when the only one at fault is their absent old man? I'm rambling again, my sweet memories tarnished by sour shame. What would my brother think of me? Is he moving in on his widowed wife? So, all right. Okay, so puzzle 10. Have to look at this again here. Have to see what's going on here now. Something about the stones. They're unordered, but they need to be put in a certain order. When the path towards truth is unknown, nature will lead me through stacking stones. You wonder if something is missing here. There's also a detailed mural on the back of the room, and you can't shake the feeling that it's hiding a different story. What story is being hidden here? Fire, this thingy. It just says mural, eclipse, fire, doot, and then eclipse. I wonder if I need to find those files. Where do we have those? We had, not there. No hidden files in that one. Stuck. No, it's not that. No escape. See, here's that one. What is this called? No escape. That's just called no escape. That's where we saw that file. Or that symbol. And then that one. See, there it is. Yeah? And then let's just check all of these for hidden files. Nope. Nope. Don't need that. That was that one. Okay. See? We've got two of them. I wonder if it's like... I wonder if it correlates to the number puzzle that they were in. And if that were the case, it would be... What is this? Puzzle 6? That would be the last number. But I don't remember seeing a fire symbol. No. That's the dead end. That's a number 1. So it'd be 1 something 6. Or something and then 1 6. I mean, I can just try different numbers. For this one, 116. Nope. 216. 316. No. 416. 516. No. None of those. Nope. So that's not going to be it. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to tell me? So look. Okay. There's this one. There's that one. I never saw a fire symbol. I must have missed it. But even if I did see it, still, what would that mean? Like, how do I combine these into a fucking password that makes sense? Nope, not that. Here's the oh, look. There's the fire symbol. So now I've got all three. Okay, we got all three symbols here. All three symbols represented. I've got them pulled up on screen. Torch, no escape, I know you saw me. Now, I don't think that that's going to be the password. That seems way too clunky. Unless it's like a multi-part deal. Torch? No. I know it's not going to work. No escape. I underscore. No. So far, I haven't had to worry about caps. There's been no cap. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think that would be it. So now let me see. Maybe maybe I should examine the properties. Puzzle 1. No clues there. Don't need that anymore. Don't need the chronologue. I'm going to look at this again. Source code. Should you take this advice literally? You've been finding strange flat stones around the cave. You wonder if something is missing here. There's also a detailed mural on the back of the room, and you can't shake the feeling that it's hiding a different story. Should you take this advice literally? You've been finding strange flat stones around the cave. Yeah, I have. I certainly have. But what is that supposed to mean? So here's a flat stone. L. There was L. There was another one that had S with it. Where was that? Puzzle 2. Nope. 3, 4. Not the key. No. Flat stone S. Flat stone. The system has ran out of memory. One window needs to be closed. Okay. We'll close that one. Okay, so we've got M, L, S. We've got the leaf, the twig, and then the tree. Now, how do these correlate to these three symbols? Flat stone S, L, and where's the other one? M. Is it going to be some combination of those? And if so, then what does this have to do with the stones? MLS. They're not like in that shape. I was going to say, well, maybe that's kind of like an M, like two M's stacked, turned sidewise. That's not it. Let's go back here. See, I know that this... I know there's more thinking to be done because there's no connection yet between the stones and the mural. And there needs to be. Elsewise, why would they bother? I don't feel like there's not much red herring type of stuff going on here. Stuff thrown in just to throw you off. It's like everything means something. So we've seen the pictures. We had the torch. There's the torch on the guy's hand. I'm pretty stumped right now. I find myself stumped again. I was doing pretty good. I was chugging along for a minute. Now I've hit another spot here where it's like flat stones. Okay, we got the letters involved with each. But then what? What about this picture? Nothing else jumps out to me. Except these. They call it No Escape. Didn't see anything funny with the properties. Altar, flat stone, L. Can't do anything like that. I was seeing if maybe there was like a hidden symbol, you know, in these stone pictures, but I'm only seeing what's kind of obvious. I don't see anything else. I don't see any hidden runes or anything like that. But, you know, you would... You look at these three. They're just the size that they are. You can't resize these pictures to change them in any way. So... they don't seem to connect to each other. It's not like a continuous picture. But they have to correspond somehow. And these symbols are not meaningful in and of themselves. Like, you know, the eclipse, okay, what about it? What's the deal with that, man? Why does that matter? Why should I care? Why should I care about this fire symbol in the guy's hand? He's got the torch. You know, that's not... That guy's missing his face. I don't know if that matters. Just like the order they're in, because that would be what? Let's see. No, that doesn't make sense. That's not it. How do these connect to each other? The fuck? Oh, I have to close something. I'll close the chronologue. Should you take this advice literally? You've been finding strange flat stones around the cave. When the path towards truth is unknown, nature will lead me through stacking stones. Nature will lead me through stacking stones. Yeah, well, I mean, I've got them all pulled up here, and I'm not getting anywhere with that. The only thing I can think of is the order that the stones were presented to me in. And that would be... But then... boy. Flatstone S. Is that the first one? S. M. Was L first? LSM? I thought I tried that. Oh no, that would be last, wouldn't it? So, SML? Fuck it. Stick, tree, and leaf. And then what? How do these help me? You wonder if something is missing here. And the mural is hiding a different story. The guy catches a fish. She doesn't want it. And she's just minding her own business, picking weeds. What story is hidden here? You know? Properties. I wonder if, yeah, I can't rename it. See, when they said story, I was thinking, oh, what if you have to rename it to a story file and then it has a story in it? But that's not it. You can't rename it after all. So that's not the solution. Well, this is just exhilarating, isn't it? Watching as a local man just sits here looking at the same files over and over again because he can't figure the fucking thing out. Serving to piss me off. Make me look like an imbecile live on the internet. Says they're unordered. And we, I suppose, have to order them in a certain way. These flat stones. It seems to make no difference. What am I supposed to do with that? You know, if I put them next to each other, what is that going to do? Nothing. Doesn't do anything for me. And place them on top, maybe, you know, do this type of trick. But I see. Okay. New file added, colorlens.exe. Okay, balancing the stones cracks something inside them. They crumble instantly and reveal some sort of quartz shards inside. You hold a piece next to your eyes and notice the most interesting qualities. Depending on the angle, it changes colors like a prism in the light. Is this what the inscription meant by truth? Even the mural on the back of the room looks clearer behind the quartz. Its sigils shine in different colors. See, okay. Alright. Color lens. Why is this... Hold on, what's going on here? Security question. What animal is bathing in the tears of grief? Well, I don't know. Okay, we're installing color lens here. Color me impressed. Color lens has been added to your installed programs. You can access it through Start Menu Programs. Color lens. So now... Didn't they say the... Oh, you gotta use... Okay. Oh, look, the guy's on fire. When you put that one over it, she's upset. Because she's like, oh, fuck, you're on fire. Stay away from me. And she's mad, too, because she's having her weed picking session interrupted. You can try blue here. Oh. Is it a crocodile? Like crocodile tears? And when you do yellow, it's like a biblically accurate angel. And she's happy with eyes on her hands, and she's happy too, I guess. Because they're seeing an angel. Your operating system never looked better. Color lens. Okay, so... I suppose... Hold on, what happened now? We're... Probably get rid of that. And that. And the torch. Okay. That would be a crocodile. Uh-huh. Mysterious quartz. Yeah, we saw that. Stack stones, we saw that. How many eyes are witnessing the bliss of acceptance? What do you have to... where'd my color lens go? That was the blue one, wasn't it? No, sorry. That was yellow. Count all the eyes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Had a tricky one down there. Looks like it's going to be 14. Uh-huh. And how did wrath manifest around the person on the boat? Fire. Who is the dead man on the boat? Wait, this question feels out of place. This definitely isn't part of the puzzle. Do you know who they're talking about? Who is the deadman on the boat? Walt. Why isn't it working? Here. Walleye! I got it! You are not supposed to be skulking around. Are you sure you should even be here? You shouldn't be here. You will never forget. Do you wish to forget? Guilt isn't good for one. Something you won't forget. You wish to forget. And so on and so forth. Critical errors all across the board here. Next OS boot sys. A fatal exception OM has occurred at some blah, you know. Restoring data up until unexpected error. The current session will be terminated. Restarting system. Okay. What's up, Matt? Yeah, this is a strange game. It's pretty fun, though. Like I said, might not be the most exhilarating to watch at times. Because, you know, you're just watching this guy sit here and scratch his noggin. But, hey, we've been stumped a few times, but hey, we've gotten past it. That's what matters. We're continuing to work through our problems. Alert, recover password. What's my favorite dinosaur? I don't think I've seen that yet. I don't know that. I have to log back into Halibut. A folder with the file path Desktop Explorer. What is that? Temple intro folder has been created. A new chronologue entry is available for you to write. Okay. Let me find my chronologue. Here we go. Gotta write an entry. Okay, what was all that? My father's death? First of all, my father's death. Did the game reference it? I mean, it clearly asked me if I knew who was burning up before the computer crashed. Who would want my uncle to play a game that made him remember such a thing? Feels pretty cruel. I never got to talk to my dad, but we had plenty of pictures of him in our house. It's pretty messed up, but I think his face is pretty similar to the one in this game. Most importantly, did Desktop Explorer crash the computer right after changing the background and filling it with alerts? I think I need to tread carefully from now on. If any of the computer files get deleted or corrupted because of this program, I could lose whatever I have left from my uncle. I hope he didn't see what I saw. The faces when the computer crashed. I don't think he would have been able to withstand that. I can't write on chronologue whenever I want, only when I'm prompted to do so. Was chronologue like this for my uncle too? Anyway, here it is. I wrote on my journal, happy computer? All right, get out of there. How would I pitch this game if I had to summarize it? I don't know. What? Like a 90s Windows a 90s Windows horror sim with mystery elements. Something like that. Introduction.stp. You are alone. A tall stone gate stands before you. Undoubtedly, you find yourself now at the entrance of some sort of temple. Torchlight lights the path ahead. Your senses have guided you away from danger so far. However, from this point forward, you'll need more than your intuition to continue. The Cave Fortuna is unrecognizable even in name. The door reads a new title for this place, Shy. Well, they've got us set up with an easy password here. Okay. Path 1, Anubis. Path 2, Thoth. Path 3, Ra. Dealing with some Egyptian deities here. Let's add this journal entry to Halibut's journal. Says, since I haven't found any files or computer settings to access the other users, my only guess right now is that Desktop Explorer has something to do with all this. I just unlocked a puzzle that made me install another program called Color Lens. However, I just read on the Next OS manual that Color Lens comes pre-installed with the computer already. Is Desktop Explorer hiding things from the computer? Maybe it'll eventually let me access the other user profiles. I don't know if I'm imagining things, but some of the in-game text kind of resembles what I have been writing on my journal. The puzzle even has an Egyptian mural. My doctor says it's common for people with my condition to overthink stuff. I must remain calm. There are 3 paths to exit this chamber, each protected by a stone guardian. An eye on the ceiling oversees this room. It's as if this engraved symbol wishes to witness your decision on how to proceed. Choose wisely. A dog-headed man overlooks path 1 with the name Anubis below his feet. His stone gaze is a reminder of your fear of the unknown. An ibis-headed man watches over path 2 with the name Thoth below his feet. His stone gaze is a reminder of your weakness to succumb to madness. A falcon-headed man guards path 3 with the name Ra below his feet. His stone gaze is a reminder of the frailty of the human body. In front of you lies a podium with a metal plate on top. A scarab is depicted on it, along with 3 uniquely shaped holes. A sort of Egyptian rudimentary glory hole, perhaps. So let me look at the source code for anything. Nope, nothing good going on there. Anubis, Thoth, and Ra. Choose wisely on how to proceed. Okay, maybe we should check out our hidden files. Nothing there. This is the setup they were talking about. Okay. The scarab podium. You probably have to have, whatever, 3 gems or something like that to install into those holes. Anubis. Okay, so how do I get these PWs? Okay, nothing crazy in there. I mean, the password wouldn't just be the name, I wouldn't think. Oh, would it? I guess it is. The Eye of Horus has recorded your path decision. Okay, this should be easy enough. You'll get this done in no time. We'll see. All right, so it's just the name of the god. Thoth and Ra, the other 2. All right. By crossing this threshold, you immediately feel lighter. You walk on the line between spiritual harmony and eternal despair. You reach a room surrounded by religious imagery. At the center rests a scale with coins on its plates. The left plate holds a coin with an engraved heart. The right plate holds a coin with a feather symbol. The scales are currently tilted to the left. The scale has a familiar sigil engraved on it. Here's the Anubis scale there. That's the little eclipse symbol that we saw before. Left plate. Heart coin. No hidden files in here. Words from beyond. You've learned to reveal the secrets of the moon sigil before. Okay. The moon sigil. Maybe I need to... Would they want me to go all the way back for that? let's see. No, not the installer. Where was the old... I guess I can't get back to the old files, can I? Seems like I can only do this. I can only go forward from the podium chamber. I was thinking I had to look at the old image of the eclipse through the color lens, but maybe not. But maybe I need to check these out. So let's look again. Let's try this. Let's open up our color lens here. Fire. No. Nope. That's not it. Now we've got something. 90. Whatever it is. I don't know what that measurement is. Blue doesn't reveal anything, and red does not reveal anything to me either. Okay, so back looking at the yellow, 90 and 40. So maybe you have to, like, would the password be the number to balance them out? That'd be 80, 50, 70, 60. Nope. Is that right? That's fucking... yeah, 130. That would be 65 on each side. No. Currently tilted to the left. I don't know. Do you have to subtract? Is that what they want? If you take the weight away? Is that what they're looking for? Ah, that's not it. Nope. Nope. All they're giving me here is the measurement. Scales are currently tilted to the left. Okay, yes, I see that. All right. Unless it's like, what do you need to add? But that'd be 50 the same. It'd just be... that would be 50. I don't know. Plus 50. Nope. What kind of bullshit is this anyway? What do you want here? I figured out the numbers, so why isn't it working? You know? Do I have to type in 50? No. Okay. No. What the shit? What are you looking for here, exactly? With the 90 and the 40. With the plates here. The coin. Because we didn't get anything out of this. We didn't see anything when we changed the filters on the heart coin or... Oh, I guess I never did that one. Oh. Hold on, what happened? Wait, hold on. Feather coin. Why did it just do that thing? It's like it did something when I clicked on the feather coin. Hold on, now it's tilted. Now it's tilted the other way. Oh. Oh. Okay, so see, it changed. Uh-huh. So every time you click on... No, that's not right. Or did I place a coin on top? What did I even do there? What happened? How did I make that change? See, we're seeing the new setup here with the 90 and the 120. Okay, we're getting that. I don't know if I need to close these, but I didn't have to do that before. Scales are currently tilted to the right. Right. Yeah, we know that. Maybe, I was thinking you have to open up a certain number of them, like in the right amounts, but it doesn't update. It doesn't really update the scale, so let me do this again. Get the color lens out. Put on the yellow. 90, 120. Okay, then. So, how do I change that? Because before, all I did was I went in and I just double clicked on it. And it's like it showed me right off the bat that the scale had updated. That's what the weirdness was. When I was like, what just happened there? That was the scale updating. The scale changed. But now, when I do heart coin, I mean, I can open up all heart coins and nothing happens to the scale. Just thinking maybe I had to place them on top in the right spot. That doesn't seem to be what they're asking me to do. So if I could just figure out what the fuck I did before, that would be kind of nice. No. See, now they're not having any effect now. This is bullshit. I don't know. Maybe I need to get something else before I can finish this. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I'll try path 2. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. Pay attention and don't mess this up. All right, Hall of Mirrors. You go through... Fuck off here. Get out of there. All right. You go through a cloud of smoke to pass this threshold. Engulfed by the scent of incense, your senses... Engulfed by the scent of incense, your senses are heavily clouded and you feel dizzy. Is your memory failing you? How long have you been here? Did you just arrive? Were you just about to leave? The room you find yourself in is as puzzling as your thoughts. Countless mirrors cover the walls of a labyrinth in front of you. Walking through it without aid is impossible. Luckily, there are map pieces in one of your pockets. Were they always there? Did you always have pockets? A clouded mirror is in your sight. It has a familiar sigil engraved on it. You've learned to reveal the secrets of the warder sigil before. Okay, it's a warder sigil. And now we'll go ahead and use our color lens with the warder sigil. I mean, I guess that's the warder one. It's blue. But that doesn't seem to tell me much. Maybe I have to stack them just so. It'd be like that. And then the mirror. I see. Okay. So you go from... Let me move these over. We've got the red over there. You take the blue to the green. Another little journal entry here from Halibut. Says, I feel so conflicted. I miss her so much, but I think ultimately she just desired to be alone. Looking at the whole picture, I can't help but to assume the worst. I must latch on to whatever hope her mom still holds. My only lead right now is very loose, but it's the only thing I've come up with. Max used to go on and on about the CMAA. Maybe she's fulfilling her dreams of studying art, or at least is taking a course there. If she submitted a portfolio or an application, we could track her activity with the help of a private dick. At least we should be able to ask around. CMAA.com/main page. I'll find the time to do so soon. Been so busy lately taking care of this baby. Cascadia, class of 95. Click here. There's a whole heap of shit to go through. Looks like. Look at all this. Web Surfer 2.0. No internet connection found. Whoops! Did you type in the exact web address of the web page you're trying to visit? Without internet connection, Web Surfer 2.0 will only display... What was that? Why did it just do that? So some links will still work if they've been visited before. None of those. It did it again. Wow. But it said they have to be, I think, blue or purple. I just want to make sure. Make sure they're not tricking me here. Reminds me of surfing the web in the olden days. Any wall, mountain, or obstacle can be overcome. That is through art. Okay. So I guess there's nothing to see on this website right now. Refresh. New browser. Doesn't look like we have any active links on that page right now. Okay. And that's about that. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Now then, back to this puzzle. So you're saying we need to follow from the red to the blue to the green. Hourglass. See, I don't know if this quite corresponds with what we're dealing with here. See, what are these directions? What do we do here to even get to a spot where we can go straight, left, right, so on and so forth? Because saying hourglass, I don't see anything in this. The only hint they give me in the source code is this right here, and we've used that. So, I don't know, perhaps I need to try path 3. Rah! Oh, look at all this shit. Look at all this. All these burning coals. They're all errors, though. There's the fire symbol on the hand, holding a burning coal. Perhaps using the color lens in the fire configuration, only the heaviest coals will draw answers from the flesh. Only the... Huh, okay. A wave of heat hits you immediately as you cross the threshold. You find yourself in a furnace room of some kind. You struggle to keep your eyes open. Through the heat haze, you find that below your feet lie hundreds of burning coals. You're barely able to hold one in your hand. Your fingers suddenly swell. You struggle to take a clear look at them through the heat haze. There's a familiar sigil on your hand. Okay, so we saw that. What was that called? Furnace room? I don't think I need that open. Just check the source code. Yeah, we saw how to see through flames. Okay, we did that before. We put the color lens here. What does that mean? Only the heaviest coals will draw answers from the flesh. Only the heaviest ones. Oh, hold on. Maybe what we have to do is sort by size. That could be it. Properties. See, I thought that would be it. Like heaviest, you'd think the biggest files. I can rename it. Okay. Let me try image. Uh-huh. Fire reveals all truth. More coals like this will suffice. Is it supposed to be an image? Repentance comes through images burned into your memory. There's that sigil. So maybe that means they're supposed to be images only. Let's see if this one has anything good for us. IMG here. Just an ordinary coal. Now they have me second guessing my approach because that's a lot to look through. Only the heaviest coals will draw answers from the flesh. See, I was thinking heaviest would be the ones... Yeah, maybe they're the ones at the bottom. Oh, that makes more sense, right? Rename. I was thinking the largest files would be at the top. Maybe they've arranged it so the largest ones are at the bottom. So we've already seen your hands. That's just an ordinary coal. Just an ordinary coal. So what do you mean only the heaviest? Name. Date. Maybe it is by name. I don't know. Let's try. Just an ordinary coal. 99 is just ordinary. They all seem to be ordinary at the top and the bottom. We'll try the very tippy top here. Just an ordinary coal. Okay, what do you mean by the heaviest? Type. That just makes them all... That's 1. I think I just renamed 100. That's just ordinary. Well, how the fuck do I know what the heaviest kind are? The date? We've got 100 at the bottom. That's just ordinary. Okay, so I've tried to sort them every which way, check the top and the bottom through each configuration, and I'm not seeing like any sort of pattern that's sticking out where it's like, oh, well, this is how you do it right here. I mean, go back to type. Another ordinary coal. Not what I'm looking for. Not quite my tempo, actually. What other file types do we have? It was STP, IMG, and what else? NPG. What was NPG? Where'd that go now? Sort by type. IMG, we got errors. Where'd the NPG go? Didn't I just do that? Rename. Burning coals shall bring repentance. That keeps doing its little jiggle over there, and I don't know what's going on. So it's not supposed to be an NPG. I think these are definitely supposed to be images to reveal whatever they're going to reveal at some point when I hit upon the right one. But I'm just trying to figure out, how do you figure which ones are heaviest? I mean, you'd think placing the coal on top of the hand, that might do something, but that's not quite it. Same there. No reaction. Doesn't do anything. We're not looking at anything special. What am I missing here? I'm missing a lot. That's what. Struggle to keep your eyes open. Through the heat haze, you find that below your feet lie hundreds of burning coals. By the way, if you're hanging out, I'd appreciate your like and follow or sub if you haven't done that yet. And if you're like, well, fuck you, buddy, I don't like you. Well, then I have to ask, well, then why are you here? You know, I'd assume that you're somewhat enjoying your evening if you're hanging out. And I do this, not this exact game, of course, but I stream Monday through Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love to have you back for another game. Every game isn't always like this. It's not just me sitting here puzzling. Though maybe that's your thing. Maybe you like seeing people in mental anguish trying to figure out what in the Sam Hill's going on. But anyway, I appreciate your view if you are here. No good, no good. No good clues. They're not giving me any good clues here. I am lost at the moment. In every single room, I feel like I've hit a dead end. And we've got the hidden files shown. We can go to any which one of these we want to. This one's really kind of bothering me, though. I don't like this. I don't like this right here. Because it seems like the logical explanation would be that it's like the ones at the bottom, they're heaviest, yeah, they're down here, but that's not cutting it for whatever reason. That's not getting the job done. So then I have to ask myself, okay, well, what job do they want me to do? What's the job that I'm being tasked with here? I have to find the heaviest coals. Okay, which one? Where? Who's the heaviest? How do you sort that out if you can't do it by size? That would seem to be the slam dunk, easy explanation. But it's none of these, as we've seen. These are just ordinary coals. Down here at the bottom, you want to try up top. Just an ordinary coal. Okay. So, the heaviest does not necessarily mean the weightiest, as in what's taking up the most space on the disc. That's not what they're saying. Okay. What are you saying? Type? That doesn't make sense. Date? Why would something be heavy just because of a certain date? That doesn't make sense either. Go to documents. No, that's not where I want to go. That's not it. I just don't know. I'm just like, why are you taking my logic and throwing it into the burning coals? That's what I feel like. Like, oh, you've got ideas, do you? You think you figured something out? You think you put 2 and 2 together? No, 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 no. Can't let you do that, Star Fox. You can't do that. You're just stuck. What do they want me to do? Rename every single one of these? Try them all out? Is that what I'm left with? Is that what I gotta do now? By type? And even then, they're not even in the right order. You know? But I've looked at all these, so I guess all I can do now... Well, look, even those... Look, as soon as you change the name of something, it reorganizes it. Burning Coal 97. .image. I mean, this is not... Clearly, it's not what they intended. That's not the solution. They wouldn't have been like, and then let's put a part in the game where the player has to rename 100 files. That just seems absurd to me. Could I sit here and do that? Yes. Do I want to? No. Could I have done it by now if I already started? Maybe. But that feels like a failure on my part if that's the path that I take, because I'm missing something. And I don't know what it is. I am... This sorting by name. Like, why does that make sense? See, here's something. Here's a question. So I sorted by name. Burning Coal 1. Burning Coal 10. Burning Coal 100. How is that by name? There we go. I think that's looking right. I don't know, putting this directly on here, that doesn't reveal anything to me. Only the heaviest coals will draw answers from the flesh. I mean, maybe that is it. Maybe this is what you have to do. I wouldn't have thought that. I just want to try to find one that's not ordinary. If I can find one that's like, oh, a fucking heavy coal. That's a really heavy one. Look at that. It's not ordinary. This one's heavier than shit. You know, a little something like that would be nice at some point. But every single one that I open, they're all just ordinary. Nothing extraordinary about it. I guess I'm left with no other option. I'm just going to have to do this 100 times. Buckle up, everyone. You've never seen gameplay quite like this. This is, there's a horse of a different color. If you were looking for exciting, groundbreaking gameplay, boy, oh boy, you came to the right place tonight. You have never seen anything quite like this motherfucker that you're looking at on your screen right now. Look at me go. Renaming files like nobody's business. Look at all these files we're going to rename. Look at us absolutely go right now. Just making a mockery of this game's logic system. Is there a solution? Is there an easier way to figure this out? Well, you can't say that I didn't try. I tried my best. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, I was left to shovel not coal. This is more like shoveling giant piles of horse shit on a farm that's burning down behind me. That's about what it feels like. If there's ever been a farmer out on his farm shoveling shit as the farm burned to the ground, I'd imagine he feels about the way that I do right now. So when we do this, what we're setting ourselves up to do is to very quickly go through and select file by file, each and every one, so we can try these out and hopefully decipher which burning coals are the ones that need to be set up for secret extracting. There are secrets to extract from these files, after all. Only the heaviest coals will reveal the secrets of the universe to us. The secrets of this fucking game. The secrets of this puzzle. We're just going to go through right now and change every single one of these so we can double click them and be on our way. Because right now, I could go coal by coal, change the name, open it, change the name, open it, change the name, and then open it. But we're not going to do it that way, actually. We're going to do something crazy and silly here that some people might just decide to quit the game over. We're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and change every file name that we need to in order to fix these errors and get on with the program. And sometimes, you know, there's grinding to do in games. Let's chalk this up to a little grinding. This is like if you were playing an RPG, something like a Final Fantasy game, and you had to go through and you had to change every single name. That's what we're doing now. In Final Fantasy, you might have to go through and fight the same fight over and over again to level up your character, of course, to gain EXP, so that you can buy new things, so that you can upgrade your characters. And, you know, it's coming along nicely. We're further along now than we were 5 minutes ago. That's for damn sure. We're not quite there, but we're over halfway. And so I see that as a humongous win. We're making progress, believe it or not. We just have to figure out which one of these, or which ones of these, hold the secrets that we need in order to proceed. And once we do indeed, we will mount upon our steed, and caution we will not heed, as we will begin to breed the answers that we need. And that's what's going on right here. This is a breeding answers segment. We're not breeding Pokemon. We're not breeding with voluptuous women. We're breeding secrets of the universe right here live on camera as we continue to change these file names that we need to change so that we can figure out how to move on to the next segment and perhaps get past at least one of these rooms, because they all have been quite difficult. There's been stuff going on in each one of these that has me scratching my head, but the end is in sight. Look at this. We can see the end of the files now. We're almost there. Just a few more to go. Not even 10, because we've already done some of these. Oh, that would have been a bad file name. Not even 10 of them. Some are already just good. Ah, got out of the rhythm there for a second, but that's okay. Back on the steed we go. And here's the last one. Okay, now we are ready to begin going through these one but damn one. One? No. How about two? No. An ordinary co. Number 3? Nope. Number 4. Number 5. Nothing at coal number 5. Number 6. Coal number 6. Okay, nothing there. Coal number 7. Nope. Okay, maybe coal number 8. A little bit different, no. Coal number 9. Coal number 10. Could it be coal number 11, actually? That's, no. Okay, coal number 12. That's ordinary. 13. Just another ordinary coal. Number 14. Of course, it's not that. Not 15. No problem. We got plenty to go. It's like doing scratch-offs. You buy a bunch of them. Did I do... Was that 16? 16. I know I did 15. 17. Nothing at 17. 18. 19. 20. Nope. 21. 22, perhaps. Maybe it's 23, actually. Maybe it's actually 24. Could be 25. Could be 26. How about 27? Okay. How about 28? How are we feeling about 29? No? Then we'll move on to 30. And since 30 didn't work, let's try 31. And since we couldn't get 31 to give us any hints, 32? No. 33? No. 34? 35? 36? Fire reveals all truth. More coals like this will suffice. There's one. 36. So perhaps we need to keep that open. 37. Ordinary coal. 38. Ordinary coal. 39. Just an ordinary coal. 40. 41. And 42. And 43. Another ordinary coal, but maybe 44. But maybe 45. Okay. Maybe 46. 47. Just an ordinary coal. 48. 49. 50. 51. Moving on to 52, testing out this one. Nothing there. 53. Also a bum. 54. Another piece of shit. 55. Even bigger piece of shit. 56. Continuing to waste my time. 57. Wasting my time further. 58. Gigantic piece of shit. 59. Ordinary. 60. No. 61. No. 62. That was that one below it. Nothing there. 63. Okay, then it's on to 64. 65. 66. 67. Looks like another ordinary piece. 68. 69. And 70. 70 is ordinary indeed. 71. Another ordinary one. 72. I don't even know if swizzling this around is necessary. 73. Nope. 74. That. 75. That. 76. That. 77. 78. We're getting down here now. 79. 80. Still have not found another one since way back there. Okay, 82 is ordinary. 83. 84. I just did that. 84. 85. Another ordinary one. 86. 87. 88. 89. Running out of time here. 90. 91. Also ordinary. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. I know I've seen 100. Okay, so hold on now. Burning coal 36. Hold on a second. Did they want me to do what I think they want me to do? I thought you had to find them. I thought you had to find them all. You can just make more yourself. You must keep going. Truth requires sacrifice. Your seared flesh spells out the word samat. Well, give me samat and open this fucking door. Oh. Sorry. Samat. Whoops, you are back here again. Complete the other paths to access that puzzle. So, huh? What? Complete the other paths first. Okay. So you're telling me I didn't do a good job. This was the Hall of Mirrors. This is the one with the little snaky path. Now, I'm looking at this and it's like, all right, just from this little map, how am I supposed to figure out what the password is? It doesn't give me any extra hint. We have the hidden files shown already. Hall of Mirrors. Source code. You've learned to reveal the secrets of the water sigil before. And that was this. Color lens with which color here? The blue. See, this doesn't make sense. Okay. Look. I guess this is where we are. Okay. It says here, you go through a cloud of smoke to pass the threshold. Engulfed by the scent of incense, your senses are heavily clouded and you feel dizzy. Is your memory failing you? How long have you been here? Did you just arrive? Were you about to leave? The room you find yourself in is as puzzling as your thoughts. Countless mirrors cover the walls of a labyrinth in front of you. Walking through it without aid is impossible. Luckily, there are map pieces in one of your pockets. Were they always there? Did you always have pockets? Cloud mirrors in your sight has a familiar sigil engraved on it. That's the water sigil, of course. And it reveals this. And I'm guessing there's like... Do you have to put in... No. Forward, maybe. No. Okay, those were my two guesses for that, because I was thinking, all right, well, you have to go forward, and maybe the next one you have to put in left, and so on. You have to go right. Doesn't seem like that's what they're looking for. Hourglass. Either way, you would go straight first. So even if you're starting over here... Wait, what's going on? What is this? There's like little walking shoes. Oh. Well, so far, none of these have been interactive like that. Okay, we got map fragments 3 and 4. So you have to connect these. You can't increase the size. Hold on, if you put it down here, what, do you have to walk it in the dark? I don't think you can take your cursor up again. You'd have to go from there to there. This is a little fecky. Yeah, as soon as you hit black, it farts out on you. So you've got to keep it... Like, if you start doing it, you can't then go back up. No. No, hold on now. Even if you extended it like that, That would just be going straight. As soon as you step outside the window, you're fact. I wonder if... No, that doesn't reveal it. Now I see. Yes, indeed. So let me go ahead and duplicate that again. Put that here, let's put that down. Then you'd have to put that right there. Now, well, very, very soon. Now it can possibly be walked the entire way. Let's see. Make sure to stay nice and good here. Should be nice and easy. Just no jitters. As long as I don't get the trembles and shakes, as long as I don't have a tremor, I should be okay. Down here, I want to be very careful. Up through this passage here. Going around here just like that. Just walking it nice and good. Boo. He tried to fuck me up. We got it. We got that. Okay, we can close those up. And now, what is happening here? This perhaps will tell us something about what we need. 5-2. Is it 5267? Ah! Wowie, wasn't that cool? I wish I could forget it to experience it again. Very cool. Now fuck off out of here. Get rid of those. Sand Falls STP. You approach the mirror to get a clear image. Without thinking, you pass your fingers through its surface. The mirror bursts into pieces. Every single mirror that surrounded you shatters unexpectedly and brings sand falls upon you. Looking around you in a panic, you spot a dried-out corpse next to their old notes. There's something in their hand, a decorated hourglass. Interacting with it only adds to your confusion. Is your mind playing tricks on you? Time is running out. You do not wish to share their fate, drowning in the sand. Oh, I shouldn't have closed that because I wanted to look at this. You can see the water sigil inscribed on the hourglass. Archaeologist notes. Time seems to have an effect on this room. The hourglass clicks for every hour I've been stuck here. Translating my notes so far have revealed to me this poem. On a dark night, a blue moon rises, while a red eye leaves the sky, leaving a tune from up high. Plenty blood-stained feathers fall slowly to the ground, while sapphire scepters rise, as many as time decides. When you look closely, sand foretells the path. The sum of all is more important than the value of its parts. Think carefully, and you'll realize time takes all but memories. Gosh. Lastly, I see something written on the wall. A clue of some kind. It says red face equals 48, but the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. What am I missing? I don't understand. The sand is rising. Okay. An old time tracking device. How antique. Our modern clock is so much... But wait, why did it turn red? Did it? I don't think it turned red. I think you're telling lies. 2. The number 2. Okay, that's the only thing we get out of that. We get the number 2. I'm like waiting for a change to occur because I hear the ticking clock. Does not seem like anything's happening though. I'll have to look at this again. A blue moon rises while a red eye leaves the sky, leaving a tune from up high. Plenty blood-stained feathers fall slowly to the ground while sapphire scepters rise, as many as time decides. Red face equals 48, but the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. When the hourglass marks 12 hours. Oh, boy. Does it change when you open it again? Did I miss something here? Nope. No hidden files. Can't rename it. I thought maybe you have to make it a text file and then change the hour number. No, that's not it. It's just this. Now there's a clock down here, and I'm wondering, do you have... There's no way they're going to make you wait until this hits 12. I don't think. That seems way too intense. But this means too. What is it? Maybe this means it's 2 o'clock? So you have to like piece something together to get... What sense does that make? We're using the water thing. We see 2 marks. It means that's 2... So think like if it fills up all the way, if these, get all the way to that line, that would be 12. Right now it's showing 2. So nope. I was thinking, okay, add 10, you'd be at 12. Red face equals 48, but the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12. What the what? On a dark night, a blue moon rises. Talking about the blue, while a red eye leaves the sky, leaving a tune from up high. If you switch to red, it doesn't show you anything. Nothing's going on there with red. So this is the only clue right now. Bloodstained feathers and sapphire scepters. The sum of all is more important than the value of its parts. See, there was a feather thing, right? And the other the other path, the heart coin, the feather coin. But this didn't show us anything different for any color. I was thinking, well, maybe there's a number on those that I missed, but I don't think so. And I was thinking you would take those numbers and add them up, but that doesn't appear to be what they're looking for. So you're back over here to the hourglass. It starts ticking. See, I was listening for the ticks there, thinking maybe if I opened it on 12, something different would happen. That didn't work. So I don't know. All I know is my brain is about spent. And, I hope that if I continue this, it's going to save my progress, because I don't want to do all that all over again, obviously. It's a lot of puzzling. But I don't know if I'm going to get this one tonight. I feel like I'm just... Now my heart's not in it. Because I've solved enough riddles for now. It's almost 3 hours in, and I'm like, okay. I think that's probably good for the evening. That's how it feels. So hopefully the game saves my progress, and I can come back fresh and really dive into this, because there's too much information on the screen right now. I'm just not there. I don't think I can do anymore. I think that I've just about hit my limit for the evening. So hopefully you enjoyed this. We will perhaps continue it tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I'll play something different. But if you want me to keep playing, give it another shot, please. Tomorrow evening at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just like every Monday through Thursday. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you would like to try this game for yourself, you can find it on Steam. It just came out a few days ago, so it should be easy to find for you. I think it's on sale right now. So go and check that out. And on your way out the door, if you don't mind, like this video, sub to the channel, and share tell of Super Divorce. You know, I post clips on X at Super Divorce, on TikTok at Super Divorce, on Instagram at Super Divorce Band. You can find me there. Share some clips, send some videos to your friends, your group chat. And if you come back, bring someone with you. Have a good time. We'll see what happens tomorrow. See what we get into. But as for now, I'm going to head on out. So thank you again for watching. And until next time, everyone, take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.
Super Divorce. We gonna go viral with this one.